All right, I just got some tea made, and I think I'm ready to get this thing going. Hey, this is the actually, hey, I'm Joshua. Today is October 24th, 2017, and this is my new Delver Week daily stream where I work on Delver over my lunch breaks and share the progress with you. I used to do something else. Well, I did a roguelike thing and a chess thing over my lunch. And no, I'm working on some Delver. Until Delver is done, I'm trying to keep heads down and focused on that. So speaking of the Delver, let me flip over here. So Delver, if you don't know, is a procedural dungeon crawler with first-person shooter, roguelike elements in it, and fantasy, and a little bit of everything. We like the aesthetic from the 90s. So it's like a little bit of Doom, a little bit of Daggerfall, a little bit of Ultima Underworld, Hex and Heretic, all that stuff kind of shaken together and served up nice and toasty fresh. The website behind my head here is delvergame.com. You can find a link to purchase Delver right here on Steam in early access for $7.99. Delver is made by two people. I am one of those two people. I'm the art person. The other person is a developer named Chad. And yeah, that's kind of the story. I've been working on this 4 or 5 years, trying to get this thing finished up. It is so darn close. Yeah, so let's just push forward with that and try to keep the momentum going. But yeah, if you want to support us, you can buy us an early access here on the Humble widget. But Steam is the most up-to-date build. Can you hear me? I forgot to move my microphone next to my face. So let me reposition the microphone right inside my face. Maybe you can hear me better now. Maybe I was talking loud enough. That's all good. Cool. I am having some mint tea because it's a little chilly in my my office today. So I thought a hoodie would help, and I'm still cold, so a little bit of mint tea is going to go a long ways, I think. Okay. So what I've been working on, I guess. So this weekend I went to a show and showed Delver. And before that, I started cobbling together our gamepad code, and it sounds like I've also inspired Chad to jump in on the fun as well. So it looks like Chad's made a few updates as well. I think Chad is working on actually making it so we can have like custom gamepad button bindings, which would be rad, which would kind of fix my kind of stopgap measures. Yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you there, Tengu Knight. Like sometimes you can switch the settings, and sometimes you can't on Twitch. I don't know what allows you to do that, but I stream at 1080p so that my archives are nice and crisp. So let me just close all of this, and let's just jump into Delver blind and see what things look like. There we are. So we got those. We have options for that now. Options, input, gamepad. Whoa, look at that. Use. Press tilde/move the gamepad. Press escape to cancel. Interesting. So attack is... Oh, he got it figured out. Oh, I'm so excited. If Chad got dropped working on the trigger, oh man, I'm going to be so happy. Let's test this out. Cool. So let's go to the Apple. Yes! Oh my goodness, he got it working. Oh, Chad, you're the man. Yeah, I'm so happy about this. We might want to separate out gamepad sensitivity from mouse sensitivity. That might be a meaningful differentiation to make. But no, I'm just super pumped that we we have both attack and throw now that they behave. They're on the trigger buttons. So I think throwing is actually a very important part of Delver. I think with the new throw stuff, it's going to be it's a way more meaningful interaction, and I'm glad it gets such prominence to be put on its own trigger button, and also that helps folks figure out that it's an analog interaction and not a purely digital one. So that's really sweet. Yeah, things seem to be working okay. Let's just check. Where'd the start menu go? Where'd our inventory go? Looks like we lost some of our bindings here. We have map still, but our back button is not bound. Let's see. Options, input, gamepad. Yeah. So inventory is button 1. So if I want to put inventory on button 2, let's see if that works. Okay, I'm just a derp. Yeah. Chad did warn me. He may have switched some of the bindings around. So yeah, that is all fair. Though I do miss having the start button. Let's take a peek at that. My graphics spec options, input, gamepad. There has been weapon durability for quite some time now, and there is no repairing. I don't know. I think repairing items only enables grindy behavior, and my views on designing systems that encourage player grind is don't. So there's no selling, there's no repairing. You have something, if it's useful, you use it. If it's not, you pitch it. I want to say September 2016 is when we put it in, maybe. If you're on the humble build is years out of date. But then I would worry people would grind for gold to keep their favorite little thing, you know. And this is not navigable. Well, this is, yeah, you'd have to use a mouse and keyboard for this. This, I guess, is okay for now. Yeah. Yeah, the Steam build is the up-to-date build. Let me see. Yeah, so let me just take a peek at some of his changes. Maybe I can squirrel in the mapping for the pause menu, and I think that would be all right. So let's look at starting gamepad input options screen. Yeah, so I know where those screens live, right? So gamepad. Option screen, okay. Gamepad map. Gamepad bindings. We have use, attack, forward, backward, left, right, map, inventory, next item, previous item, up. Yeah. And this gamepad binding, I think, is just an enumeration. No, a gamepad binding. Oh, interesting. Is button slider POV axis. Oh, looks like Chad's been busy. That's cool. Gamepad button. And then these. So where are these used? Say gamepad use, find usages. Set gamepad action use. This is in set input option. In option. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, I mean, Chad and I keep different hours, you know, like I have a child, so I tend to go to bed earlier and wake up a little bit earlier. If most evenings, if I'm not asleep before 9 o'clock, it's going to be a rough day. Action. That's straightforward. And then close. Where do we get all these listings? Typically, there's a make content in here somewhere. Let's see. There's actions, so all these actions. But we don't have an action like start a menu. Let's see. No, there's no escape. So yeah, use attack, drop, inventory, next item, previous item, map 4, backwards, straight, left, straight, right, right. Menu select, menu cancel. Yeah, so that's something I need to suss out. Oh, it looks like he cleaned up a lot of my code, maybe, and put them into instead of having separate, maybe gamepad binding. Let's take a peek. Input gamepad binding. Okay, gamepad definition. New gamepad binding. Okay, cool. So these definitions are a little bit different. All right. 360 pad. I think also these two, they probably get saved out somewhere too, I assume. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so the gamepad settings get serialized out into the save file. That's rad. That's awesome. Cool. I'm just trying to think when we build this table of things, where do we get all the values? Screens up control actions. Okay. In which way, Dakota? Dakota's asking if how would we be required to update our mods? We haven't changed anything about how JSON loads or how textures are handled or anything like that, so it should be fine. Setup table. Screens, options. I mean, again, Dakota, if you're like this will not impact it won't impact weapons or items or levels or monsters or anything like that. If you're hacking save files, then yeah, you might be impacted, but that's not a form of modding we support. I mean, the old save files will still work. There shouldn't be anything changed in that regard. I think we're adding some new fields to the JSON. for action, actions key order. Key order. I think this just builds up. Okay, so I think if I add a new action, put it in the bindings and put it in the order, I think it will be okay. Let's try it. Action. Let's go to actions and define a new action. And also, I think I want to just, sorry chat, I'm going to do something like this maybe. Because we have a fair number of these. It's easier just to read them in a list like this, I suppose. So let's just, I'm not going to goof up the enumeration. Usually when you, like, I think nowadays enumerations are a little bit more rock solid, but back in the C++ day, or the C++ days, you didn't ever want to reorder enumerations. So let's just say this is pause. I have no idea, Dakota. Again, the way you guys are reverse engineering stuff, I can't guarantee that we haven't broken stuff underneath the hood. I can only guarantee that the modders who follow the way that we support your stuff will be fine. I mean, with this update, we've added hundreds of commits and changes. So I mean, I don't know what's changed underneath the hood. Pause. Usages. Inventory. Okay. Cool. And then I put that at the end, but I guess here I want to maybe just put it after map. So key bindings dot put action dot pause keys dot escape. I think that sounds reasonable. And key order dot add action dot pause. Cool. So that should get it displaying, but it's not actually using it. I forget where we actually. So if you look at here, this is find usages. I think it's in do map action. Also used in a few places. If I look at overlays, maybe if I look at overlays, pause overlay, and then maybe where is this thing find usages? Input.keys.back. Input keys. So this is reading directly. So I think, or we could just do a check like this new one. Where was it being used? Where's map being used? Find usages. So here, is newly requested action. This is game input. Overlays. Yeah, so here is input keys escape or this key down actions map, but that's not the gamepad. I think, oh wait, here in the extends overlay control estate. Yeah, so it still uses the old control estate stuff here. The pause overlay gets called from the game manager. Is mobile and this. Pause overlay. Not ignore escape. Um, yeah, so it looks like this is where we'd want to check here, I guess. Um, so if GDX input key pressed input escape or input gamepad manager control contains button start. Button start. How are we mapping these bindings to gamepad binding? That's a little bit different. So control estate dot buttons. Control estate. So we still have the menu buttons and buttons. That's fine. Let me see. Gamepad manager. Somewhere we were, yeah, something like somewhere we were doing all these checks. Like maybe, where is this used? Find usages. It's used in game input. Game input, do map action. Here, do back action. Change button start. Yeah, or if blah 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 is action newly requested, action dot pause. I'm a null. I think I can just leave that null. I think it's fine. Buttons dot hotbar left. Or buttons dot start. I think that'd be fine. Buttons dot start. If that's newly requested, return true. I think that might be it. The cheese guy was never in the game. The cheese guy is available on the community mods website or on the community mods GitHub. Oh yeah, I think yeah. If you yeah that has not changed at all, Dakota. Let's also quit. Let's go to options, input, gamepad, screens.readable actions.pause. Okay, let's make this that one. Okay. Then let's go back to here and like. So that is not doing what I thought it would do. But let's look at our strings.dat. Let's look for gamepad. Give the office group title. Yeah, let me go and see what that string is again. Options, input, gamepad. Options, screen, readable actions.pause. Readable actions. Pause. Pause for the. I hope that should be sufficient. Options, input, gamepad, pause. Oh, it's not saving it out either. So that, I think that needs to be in the. There's a screen somewhere. Screens. Options, gamepad screen. I think there is a save and close. Control B, and then what I want is instance dot V. I didn't create a binding for it, so this should be gamepad start, and this should be options gamepad start equals actions gamepad action pause. Or should I just call it pause all the way through? I don't know. There's also, that looks fine. Let's set input options. Put it here. Pause, options instance. E underscore. B. Key pause. I think I'm calling it start now. Pause. Keys dot escape. E underscore pause. Pause. Make sure I'm getting all this plumbing set up correctly. Let me just make it pause all the way through. Pause. 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 Chad is working on similar stuff to this. Also make sure I haven't goofed up. Check this out. Nope. Bug. What? Okay. Let me see. Gamepad screen. Action, pause overlay. where does this actually get used is my question. Where this gamepad binding? Gamepad binding, bind usages is in let's see. So are we using it? Oh. Okay, so we're using it here. Axis moved, POV moved, button down. Okay, so I think this is what I want to debug. Okay, play. If I hit map, I should hit a breakpoint, and I get controller. Should be controller 0, or I get a controller object. Okay, and button index of 3, and then we match buttons. We step into here, and then we rattle through. Looks like the gamepad bindings. So 17 bindings. Okay. Seems fine. So continue. Continue. I think that. So button down. I think it's not. It's going to recognize the button down, but it's not going to match because I think I don't save the actual thing. So F7, and we look at our gamepad for every action in this gamepad bindings key set. This gamepad bindings. We have turn right, strafe right, backward menu, forward, item previous, look up menu, look down, drop, use item next, item left, map, strafe, attacking. Yeah, so it's not being set here in this actions gamepad bindings. Action pause. Action pause. I think also in the gamepad manager screen, I think it was a save that I'm missing. Let me double check that. Save option. Is there another save here? Save and close. Should grab it. Options instance. Gamepad pause. So find usages of this guy. Is that gamepad? Oh, yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Is it not bound? Let me quit. We go options, input, gamepad. Button 7, back, gamepad. So it looks like it's bound on button 7. And then play. Yeah, still nothing. So I need to figure out what's going on. What's the interleave to get to here? Okay. So okay, this looks like this input type. Match buttons. We step into match button. This is a gamepad manager. So we're given an index and a binding type. Yeah. this actions, so this actions gamepad bindings actually, where does this get set? Find usages. Okay, so this looks like it gets set here. Where else? As we put a bunch of, that's fine. That pause is in there. Okay. Set gamepad action. So this is getting called from set input options. So 7 action pause gamepad binding, and 7 default gamepad. So the gamepad bindings should have, it does have pause, okay. That's good. So then maybe my usage of it is incorrect. So game input button down, I think, is the thing that I was worried about. Gamepad manager button down? Yeah, there we go. So if we let input gamepad, that is correctly bound and recorded. Play. Start. So we have 7 and our actions, game bindings. We do have our pause. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so our index is 7. Oh, so it looks like I have to add it in here as well. Okay. So let me just do it right here. Okay. So that's what I'm missing, I think, is this piece here. So action, pause. Control state map, value greater than, so this control state pause. Yeah, so I guess I can do a public Boolean pause. This dot pause. Okay. I'm just going to follow Map's example, and I'm going to make sure we need to set this back to false. Yeah. Okay. Give that a whirl. Okay, so step in. So let me see, it should. So action, yep. Control state, yeah. Then otherwise, I think we should hit it down here also. Nice. Okay, cool. I think I've got the plumbing all successfully hooked up. Cool. And all of the back button works on all our respective menus. That's still groovy. But and options, input. Whoa, those are way off the charts. Let me pull these down. These tend to be good values for me. Gamepad. And if I were to make this a different button, it would still behave like I expect. Sort of. Okay. Oh, that was probably the worst button to check because it's also the menu. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But it's probably something we also need to iron out. Let's set it to the back button. Yeah, so it's behaving that way because it's getting like a start and a menu back at the same time, which is not, I mean, that should be workable by, let me see. Options, input. Yeah, that's not perfect, but it's I think for my hour stream that might be all right. Back. Roll. And then I think I just wanted to switch inventory to X is all I wanted to do. So for the default bindings, let's look. Gamepad, option screen. Gamepad manager. Definition. Should just be, I think I just wanted to make this button X was the only change I wanted to make there. So I think if I now to check, let me go into my options.txt and just blow away everything. So you could just, as long as your options is an empty set of braces, you'll be fine. Let's see what the defaults look like. Let's see what they feel like at least. Okay, so it looks like it's not picking. Oh, I guess I didn't set the definition for the start button in by default. So I'm pretty confident now. If I look at my input gamepad, it's none. But if I go here, let's say Control D, and then I add a button start and a gamepad binding This needs to be pause. There we go. I think that's fine. Okay. Again, let me clear up my options. Let's go. Because basically, I think X works good for inventory, and also trying to keep cancel kind of reserved for negative actions. I think is fine. There we go. Nice. Cool. Feeling good. Still got that issue. That's all right for now, I suppose. Quit. Escape. Okay. Yeah, let me just run again. Let's run through all my definitions real quick and make sure that they seem appropriate. So use is on. Interesting. So the Ouya controls are all over the place. 360 is A is use. But here, this should be button O. This should be button U. Select should be O. Cancel should be A. Map should be Y. I think all these axes are probably okay. I'm just worried about the face buttons right now. Yeah, clicking for map is weird. 360 pad, 360 OSX. So use is A. Map is Y. Inventory is X. Oh, I forgot pause also. Dang it. Ooh. Yeah, interesting. Ouya doesn't have a pause button per se. Yeah. If anybody uses the Ouya, what would be a good pause button option? This is 3. Pause is start, and it is a button binding. Sony. Use. Make sure these are all. So action. So X should be use. Inventory is square, which is correct. Map is triangle. And pause should be start. X is select. O is cancel. And it all should look good. And for our Moga controller, yeah, so A is use. X is inventory. That looks good. Y, just add a pause, and then it's a Moga button start. Those all look groovy. Okay, so let's play real quick and verify I haven't messed anything up. matter, pup? Okay, map. Inventory. Inventory, start. Perfect. Yeah, it's feeling good. All right, let me commit my actions, and I'll play a little bit. I guess I have 8 minutes left. Let's commit our changes and see where we're at. So get status. Change quite a few things. Let's do do a get diff. This is the localized string. This is checking the back act, putting the start button into the back action, adding our pause button, and just kind of plumbing this is just reordering or cleaning up how that's displayed. Plumbing pause button, putting pause in the controller state. Again, just making sure, just kind of plumbing pause all the way through the things that need plumbed. If you think that's a constructive use of my time, feel free to ask questions. Okay. Get -m, adding pause button as a bindable button. All right, let's play some Delver with my controller. Do it. Go. All right, let's do it. Lots of explodey pots. Oh, a mace. I will take it. Yeah, I think Chad was proposing reworking how we shuffle things around in the inventory with the gamepad. I think that's probably for the best. Instead of dragging, it might make more sense for the gamepad to be able just to kind of like, I don't know, maybe dragging's okay, but maybe having a way to like select something and then put it somewhere. I don't know. Like, I guess I don't play a lot of RPGs on a console. Do they make you select, or do they have some nice way of you just managing your inventory? Ooh, excellent composite bow. Let's go. Nice magic dagger. Ooh, a paralyzed dagger. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get going. All right, Chad. This has happened to me a couple times on the demo as well. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. This door just simply is not toggling. It looks like it is, in fact, attempting to open. Is it getting caught on this trap? I'm not sure what's going on with this door. Yeah, so I think it's something we need to look into. Weird. Hopefully, Chad, you know better than I as to what's going on there. Fire wand. There's a mage here. Getting some pretty decent drops. Yikes. I have a quick... Yeah, this quick excellent composite bow is way better than that one. Let's push forward this way. Over here. Ooh, something magical. Yes! That's, Oh! Is my drop not bound? Oh, wait. I'm a dummy. I've just conditioned myself over my weekend. Drop is now trigger. Yeah. Sorry. Nice lightning mace. There we go. Let's go attack. There we are. Let's push forward this way. That secret door opened just fine. I'm curious what happened with the other one. Why it was behaving so strangely. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting tons of magic. This is a good run. Yeah, I don't need a blizzard mace. I can turn down my sweet magic items now. So gamepad emulating a mouse for inventory management is a rarity. Yeah, I think we also want to just add ability to move stuff around with a D-pad, like from spot to spot. I think that would feel good. Yeah, get out of here, nope. Okay, so that's not the right way. Let's go this way. Nice. Magic pants, I'll take them. Okay, where to next? I guess down in south and east, maybe? Let's see. Let's see what's over yonder. That's not where I want to go. That's not a thing. South, then. I think I can doom jump up there. Let's try. There we go. Nice. Some of the changes I made to that room were just upping the overall connectivity, which makes it a little bit easier to get around in that room, which is I think is good. Like, it still has like there are tactical reasons to go in certain directions, but you're not like, I guess south from that one area, but you're not like stuck like having a single path, because I think that's when the levels have only one correct way to go through them. I think it's when it becomes a little boring. But if you have multiple ways to go through an area, then it becomes a little bit more tactical when you can choose how you want to proceed. This way looks fresh and inviting. Hey, buddy. I got a friend too. Yeah. Let's do it. Level 2. Run, run, run. Come on, Delver, let's do it. Ooh, up. Nice. Okay. Speed. Always, always, always. Try to get through this dungeon as fast as I can. Did I get it? I thought it was close. Cool. Whoa! Yeah, it's too slow. I took a full-on hit there, which was not good. Yeah, playing with the controller feels really nice. For those of you, for the folks who are used to it, feels good. I just did a loop. Let's go back this way then. I think north is probably a good potential route. Get out of my way. There we go. Yeah, this way. Good as any. Yep. Boom. Look at that, Dakota. In your face. Yeah, so this is Delver. This is my video game. So hey, if you're joining in late, I'm the art guy for this project. It's a procedural dungeon crawler. So I just ran through the first 2 levels of the dungeon. Now I'm in the caves, and I think the caves could use just an overall boost of more enemies. I think I need to do a quick pass through there and just turn up the enemy count just a bit. I think I like the caves with the nice like green and blue stuff, but yeah. Yep, I'm a little over time too, so I just think the overall enemy density is just not quite where I'd like it. Yeah. Eat my broken wand. There we go. I think I was hitting the ground, unfortunately, on those attacks. Nice. I wish I had arrows. That would be a thing that would be useful. Let me just speed on through here. Avoid stepping on those. Sweet. More speed! Get out of my face, worm. Let's keep on trucking. Ah! Oh goodness. I think I should probably make it more clear how to get out of this particular spot. It's not super obvious, but I think you get all the way up here. You get like, yeah, doom jump it. There we go. This is gonna... breaking these makes me nervous. Because of stuff like that. I'll just sit and let the firebomb do its... let it burn out. Oh! Or I'm on fire. Let's just drop in the water, put myself out, and then... climb up this little thing. Or get back in the water. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Joshua. Come on. Let's focus. Oh, there's an arrow bomb here, though. I'll take that. Guess I'm lucky I didn't get exploded by that. Normal bomb there. Goodness. Oh, lots of bombs and spiders. Oh my. What a ruby. I'll take the ruby. Ah! Hey, baby spider. You should only have 1 health, baby spider. What's going on with that? Go to sleep, little eye. Okay, let's just keep on scooting. Yeah. Yeah. So my throwing wands at you have not impressed you. Eat that. Okay. Where to? Where to? Where to? I think a bat's retreating. We'll let that bat run away. There's a wand there. I'll take it. Okay. More speed. It's the speed run. Here? Yup. Cave level 2. Not a bad little run. Smashing these spider eggs because I can afford to do it. I don't know if that arrow bomb was as effective as I would like. Maybe I should put I think I need to put some splash damage on the arrow bomb in general. Oh, nice. Oh, goodness. Should have focused more on the bat and less on picking up the fancy pants. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's how it goes. But hey, everybody, I am Joshua. Let me flip over here. Let me get my mouse back because Delver has captured my cursor. Yeah, so, hey, everybody, I'm Joshua. This has been my week daily stream for Delver, a stream over my lunchtime working on Delver stuff today. We worked on gamepad code. It is slowly getting up to a place where it is acceptable and actually highly usable. I played that entire little run there with the game controller over only, and I think I did all right. So thank you for watching me work. I'm Joshua. You follow me here on Twitch or on Twitter at Joshua Skelly. Joshua Skelly is my handle pretty much everywhere. I am a Twitch affiliate, which is a thing. I consider it to be like a tip. So if you think what I do is entertaining, informative, or you just want to see more of it, please consider subscribing. Also, if you're a Twitch Prime person, you get a free one of those a month. Feel free to throw it my way. The kind folks who have already done this are Codrake, Glass Casket TV, Dr. Kegel, Smith, A Literal Train, Nixrod, Fifth Elephant, Neil Slichter, and Louis Carl Actual. Thank you folks for supporting me, and I will see you back tomorrow. Have a good one.